everybody, to, you guessed it, the CSGO 2 knife review. Yes, I know what you're thinking.
Oh, I've already seen so many videos at the. I've already seen so many tier lists before.
Well, buddy, you haven't seen one quite like this. Let's get right into it. First knife. The Bayonetta. Some call it. This is a beautiful fucking knife, okay? If you own this knife, most likely you are very into Counter-Strike skins and knives. You probably know a decent amount about the skins, the camos, the Dick Patent Huntsman, the golds, okay? And you probably have at least 1,000 hours in Counter-Strike, minimum. Absolutely go to knife. Another thing, obviously, everyone knows this, the pull-out, inspect is default, but it's the pull-out, baby. It's the pull-out. That shit's fire, bro. That shit fire, okay? Some people criticize the bayonet because it's a little too thin, okay? But, hey, it could be a little thin as long as you got that length, baby. You got that length, dog. That's all that matters. Bayonet going in B tier. Solid knife. Next, knife. Okay, the Bowie knife. If you own this knife, 90% chance you're a tad overweight, okay? But with that weight comes strength, because you're probably squatting at least 400 pounds and benching at least 250, okay? You're probably a monster. Another thing that I absolutely love is the inspect, baby. I want you to flip it around and show me the tip. Tip, baby. You show me the fucking tip, bro. Show me that big Bowie knife, but show me that thick ass, long ass motherfucker. Turn that bitch around and show me the tip. Thank you very much. Bowie knife. Amazing. C tier. Last thing in the Bowie knife, the Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson logo at the base of the blade, a rock. Next, knife. The butterfly knife, a fan favorite, everyone's favorite most likely. If you own this knife, there's a 90% chance, okay, you're the kid in the class, alright, who doesn't turn in his homework, doesn't show up on time, doesn't give a fuck, okay? But you don't have to, because your family's rich as fuck. All you gotta worry about is spending your money, thousands of dollars, on CSGO knives. It's okay. That's okay. Because I'm obviously a butterfly fucking enthusiast, baby. Come on. Come on, what are we doing here? S tier. S tier. I don't want to hear nothing about it. Next, survival knife. Survival knife. You're not it, kid. This knife is trying to do too fucking much. It tries to do too much, okay? It's got like the rounded serrated edges at the bottom, and it has like that weird like slit with the fish hook. And it has it like, dude, stop it, bro. If you own this knife, there is a fucking very good chance you try to do too much all the time. Nah, bro. D tier. Bad. Next knife, paracord knife, okay? I'm a fan of the paracord knife. It's affordable, okay? I'm actually a fan of the inspect. I like the inspect. I think it's fucking cool. Alright? Very affordable knife. Alright? And the little like, if you own this knife, you're probably just a normal Joe. Everyday Joe. And there's nothing wrong with that. C tier. C tier knife. If you own this knife, you're probably at least 40 years old. Minimum, okay? If you think the classic knife is fucking good, you are tripping. Because I think it is poo-poo dog water, poopy, stinky, stinky, poo-poo, doo-doo. I don't want this knife. Don't want it. D tier. Felcher knife. What is the saving grace is the fucking inspect. That's real clean. Honestly, that, and, I mean, come on. That's pretty sick too, bro. Just because the inspect, A tier. Yep, I did it. A tier, I did it. Alright. This skin, very affordable, okay? Super affordable. And the best part is that the camos on the skin look so good. You on the skin, you're that person who's probably a little dead on the inside, but you have that drip. You got that drip, 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 mix swaggy, mix sauce, okay? On the outside, you flex it. Skirt, skirt, yeah, slime, slap. Knife, B tier. Next, gut knife. You're probably a hunter, okay? Probably like the outdoors, alright? Or you just appreciate a little meatiness. You like a little thickness. Maybe you like big girls or big guys. Maybe you like that little extra chunk, and there's nothing wrong with that, alright? Knife actually looks very good with a couple skins. Me personally, my favorite is the gut knife lore. I think it looks absolutely crisp, minty, nice. You know what I mean? Like, I think it looks really good. C tier knife, C tier knife. Personal favorite. The fucking Karambit, baby. This is actually my only knife that I own. This one is mine.
You are mine!
Absolutely love the Karambit. I love the inspect. I love the flip, when you flip it out. I love all of it. This knife, swag, swag, swag. Alright? If you have a Karambit, I don't care what, where, well worn, field tested, factory new, marble fade, fucking urban matte. I don't care. I love the fucking Karambit, okay? To me, it's more about the knife with this one than the camo I have. I just love the fucking Karambit. Okay, so S fucking tier. Didn't have to think about it. This knife actually is not even in the game yet. The Kukri knife. This knife reminds me a lot of the Bowie, okay? This is like type shit. You know, from the base of the handle all the way to the tip, it's curving. The bitch got that long curve and that shit dark. You know what I mean? This thing is and it's bro. Okay. I like the little details they got. The base of the blade, like, I don't know. I'm curious what this will look like with camos. So for now, I'm gonna put it B tier. The fucking goat, baby. Everyone knows it. Okay. If you own this knife, you were either in the military at some point, okay, or you're just a fucking savage. You're just a savage in Counter-Strike. If you see someone with an M9 bayonet, they're probably going to be good, and you should probably be a little nervous. It's time to lock in, because if you don't, you're gonna get dusted. M9 bayonet users are the Mogger Mewers of the Counter-Strike community, in my opinion. They have the jawline of a god in there, mogging and mewing 24/7. S tier, S tier, S tier, S tier. I call this one the Little Stumpy. Now, that's not an insult, okay? Because personally, I love the sound. Ready? Listen. Crisp, okay? Fucking love that sound. And I like at the base of the blade, there's that weird screw thing. I don't know if that's even accurate, but it's really cool to me. C tier. I mean, dude, this is a fan favorite, okay? If you don't like this knife, there's something wrong with you. Because everyone in the Counter-Strike community likes this knife. You wanna know why? Because there's a 98% chance I'm talking to you, have a knife exactly like this in your house. Exactly like this. I know probably fucking 98% of people have it, okay? It's a crowd favorite. You can't go wrong with it. It's beautiful. Like a little thumb flip. And then he flips it out by the blade and then pass it like that. Sick. Fucking A tier knife. The little butt stickies. A little freaky. And there's nothing wrong with that, man. A shout out to the butt plugs, okay? And listen. To the best sound out of any knife in Counter-Strike. And I will fight anyone to the end that that's the best sound. It happens to be on the butt plugs, which are a little controversial in the scene. But hey, like them, B tier. Because of the sound. Because of the sound. Next, skeleton knife. Oh. You get all up in that hole. You get a rated X. Like, I love the in the middle of the blade, the big hole to the smaller one. I love the skeleton knife. It's just fucking fire. If you have this knife, You're probably a little on the dark side, okay? You probably dress in black a lot of the time. You probably say Suicide Boys a little bit. I know I can respect you though. A tier. Stiletto. Now, the gentleman's blade. The gentleman's blade. The weapon that probably a gentleman like Tommy Shelby might use, or maybe someone in the royal family. Blade represents elegance and class. If you wield this blade, you probably have a suit on, hair gel, we got a pocket watch on. People think you're strange, but when they get to know you, they understand. All in on the stiletto. A tier, A tier, A tier. Next. The Huntsman. Another just beautiful knife, okay? It's not amazing, it's not bad, it's just right. The pullout is just too clean, the spinny McSpin spin. Now, I respect a Huntsman user. I always will, okay? You're probably wearing like Nike Air Maxes or something if you have a Huntsman, which is fine because I actually own a pair of Nike Air Maxes. So, you know, the Talon knife, the Karambit wannabe. Absolutely love this knife. I do, because it's so much like the Karambit. Pull out is clean. I think that bouncing it off your palm and then bouncing it back over, like sick. Talon knife, A tier. Last but not least, okay. The Ursus knife. You are a man of precision if you own this knife, or a woman of precision. Excuse me. Knife allows you to do things that no one else can. It tells a story, okay? The cutting, slick edges. Sing! Sing! Each edge perfectly crafted. Sing! Sing! An honorable knife, a respectable knife. I would probably want to be your friend if you have one of these in real life. We would go to a cafe and keep it classy, or maybe we go to the club and make that shit rain. Dollar bills, y'all. Ursus, to close it all out, A tier. A tier, A tier, A tier. There it is. Toss up. You have to be coordinated too. Coordinated, calculated, and precise. Alright, that is it from me. Thanks for tuning in. I'll catch